What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Narakius over here at Narakius Gaming, and today I'm bringing you another special division video. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's get right into it. Alright, if you haven't seen my last video, I created a Predator's Mark build. Make sure you go check that out. I'll be sure to leave that link in the description below. Today I'm bringing you a new build. Now, by the clothes that I'm wearing, you probably already know what it is. If you don't, we not gonna hold it up any much longer. The stats on this build is extremely crazy, and yes, of course I PvP'd, but I will not be showing it in this video due to the fact it's too long, so I'll be making a separate video. Alright, without further ado, let's get right into the build. The build that I'm talking about is the Banshee set. Banshee set is a build that I wanted for a while now, due to the fact that it's strictly for PvPing and it hits extremely hard. Now, without much being said about this build, there are builds that people are building it just, high DPS and high toughness and low skill power. I decided to go more of a tank and DPS way, and you're still able to get your skill power a lot more quicker, right? Now, just by the change of a mod, we can go super tank. I can get my toughness up to 460 and my DPS will only be at 303 with the fire mods not active, and that would cause me to lose brutal. So that's why I had to kind of give or take. So I decided that I kind of want brutal due to the fact to give you 12% in headshot damage. So yeah, you need that. Without further ado, let's go into the build. Alright, first we're rocking the Liberated chest piece. Alright, as you can see, I'm coming at 143 by the help of mods. Base armor is 3,107. Alright, and if you don't know the talents on it, it says no skill on cooldown increases by 10%. One skill on cooldown will increase your damage by 5%, and if you have two skills on cooldown, it will increase your armor by 10%. Major attributes, okay, it's 1,223 armor with 7% damage to elites and 54% armor capacity. Now, like I said, you want that ammo capacity on your chest piece as a minor attribute, okay? And by the help of mod, I'm rocking a prototype stamina mod 261 with 271 armor. And like I said, I had to give and take, so I swapped out my other stamina mod for a prototype firearms mod that's coming in at 235 and 271. So obviously, if I find a better mod with around the same armor, my DPS can go a lot higher, so can my firearms. Alright, moving over to the face mask, I'm coming in. This is what you want right here. This is the kind of face mask that you would prefer on all your gear. You want it to come with 3% critical hit chance, and of course the enemy armor damage could be a lot higher because I think it comes in around 8.5 on the mask. All right, with 1,238. Okay, and armor is 932. So this is a really good mask right here. Next we have knee pads. Alright, the knee pads coming in at a base armor of 2,872 plus 264 with the help of mod of extra armor, okay? And it rolls at 1,125 stamina with, it came with armor, but I just rolled for higher armor. But these are really good knee pads. I have 33% burn resistance, very good and very effective to help you with all the with all the flame turrets going on in the DZ. It has a 10% enemy armor damage, but it can get better because it can go up to 11.5, I believe, and I have 27% shock resistance. So this right here is pretty much what's going on in the DZ right now. Alright, these are really good knee pads. Next, of course, we are rocking the specialized backpack. I have numerous of specialized backpack. I can take this build in so many directions, but this build is what I choose right now, and I'm gonna show you why later. Alright, coming in at 1,260, basically a mid-max specialized backpack with the base armor of 2,237. And of course, you see the armor. I had to roll that on there for higher, more armor. It came with armor, but I wanted more armor, so I rolled for higher armor. Gave me 923. And of course, I would want ammo capacity, but I have 15% disrupt resistance, which it is what it is. And with the help of mod, I have a prototype firearms mod with 264 firearms and 2% skill haste. And also I have 2% pulse critical hit chance, and I also have a first aid self heal to try to help me out because I'm using the booster shot. Okay, next, these gloves right here, I don't even need to say too much of it. Okay, the armor can be higher on it. All right, the max roll on a glove for armor is 1001. So these gloves can get a whole lot better. All right, just by the base of the armor. And I have 1267. I think the roll is 1271 is the highest firearms, or 72 I believe is the highest firearms you can get. So this is basically a mid-max roll, but it's so perfect. I have assault rifle damage, critical hit chance, and of course critical hit damage. Very great gloves right here. Very great gloves. Okay, next I have my holster. I don't think I will find a holster better than this holster. I have 1271, which I rolled for that, and I got it on the first roll. Armor was already on it, so I felt like I did not need armor because my mitigation was already high, plus my toughness was sitting very high. So I said, what the hell, let me live a little. And like I said, I needed the firearms. So this holster right here is basically god perfect right here. All right, I don't think I would find any much better. Now of course, let's go into my guns real quick. I had to switch it up. I haven't rocked the SMG in so long, but I didn't want to rock two assault rifles because they use the same amount of ammo. But on this, I'm rocking 29% critical hit damage on the first wave Vector 45, and it comes with deadly, destructive, and a brutal. Okay, you guys know me by now. I'm very big on damage and critical hit damage, about taking my enemies down quickly. Now for my primary, of course, I'm rocking the lightweight M4 with 22% enemy armor damage. Comes in at 18k damage. All right, don't know why I said it like that. And with the help of the mods, of course, 850 and then plus 49 of RPM, sitting around the 900 area, and magazine size. All right, rocking around like the 63, I believe. And then on the talents, it comes with brutal headshot damage increased by 12% when using this weapon. Vicious critical hit chances increased by 10% while having more than 2 segments of health. That talent right there, it's it's a hit or miss. I mean, if you want the crit, then yeah, but if you don't too much care about the crit and you want more damage, I would prefer you to roll responsive or something in that sort. Okay, and last we have destructive, very effective in the DZ. Armor destructive value is increased by 15% when using this weapon. And with the help of mods, I have 113% magazine size, 2.5 critical hit chance, and a 5.8 rate of fire. On my optics, it comes in at 17% critical hit damage, 3.3% critical hit chance, and 6% headshot damage. On my muzzle, I'm coming in at 18.5 headshot damage with a 4% critical hit damage, also 3% critical hit chance, and 48% reduced threat. Woo! Getting tired over here. And then also on my large underbarrel, we have 28% reload speed. Very effective in the DZ. Reload speed is like the difference maker of you winning a gun battle or dying in a gun battle. I'm being 100% honest with you, all right? And I have 4% critical hit damage and 2.5 stability. You always need that little bit of stability on this gun, all right? And that is basically it, all right? And let's go into the character real quick. Boom, here's where this thing shines. I have 27.5 critical hit chance. My critical hit damage was at 81, but I swapped the gun. I swapped one of my talents out. Like I said, it was a give or take at that moment, so I swapped one of my talents out on my weapon. So my critical hit chance dropped down to 66%, but that's still very good. Headshot damage is 112. I love the headshot damage. I aim for that 99% of the time because it just drops them extremely fast. Alright, enemy armor damage is at 54.5%. I don't even need to tell you how I am shredding when I tell you I am shredding people with this right now. Okay, got 5% skill haste, very effective and very important, trust me. Found a way to squeeze that in. And my survivability, I have, of course, you see the toughness. My max health is 212. Like I said, I can go to 460 toughness, and this would be like almost 230 something. Extremely tanky and very still effective. And my armor mitigation, I had to give a take. I was sitting at 54, and so I kind of sacrificed a little bit. All right, so but I'm still sitting at 52.2, which is good for me. Depending on your playstyle, if you need more toughness, then go for more toughness. But if it doesn't affect you that much, around 52.2, 53 is pretty decent. It's pretty good armor mitigation. And that is basically it for the new Banshee set build. And yes, I am running this as of right now. and I'm pretty much liking it. You know, you don't. Oh, and one more quick thing. If you guys are not aware of what Banshee does, for all the new players out there, while Rogue, all ammo is completely refilled every 30 seconds. One of my favorite parts about running a Banshee. Damage taken from a non-rogue player is reduced by 10%. Alright? But this is where I feel like it really shines right here. While you're not rogue, damage to another rogue player is increased by 10%. And if you die, you do not lose any Dark Zone XP or currency in the loss on the death. Alright? So, like I said, this is a very good PvP build, especially if you're concerned about your rank and your DZ funds and all that other shit that doesn't really mean anything, really, except for your DZ funds and your DZ keys. But, it is what it is. You always could get those back. But yeah, if you guys like this build, man, be free to use it. Make sure you hit that like button, baby, and subscribe to the channel. We almost at that 1,000 subscriber mark, baby. Let's get it, man. Come on, let's go ahead and crush these numbers. But this is the build I'm rocking right now. I truly appreciate all you guys, all right? And I'm gonna see you in the DZ. It's your boy the Rockiest, and I'm out. Peace.